Hey traders, it's Ryan from leprivatebanker.com. Just going to do a quick recap for Crude today and what I saw on the S&P 500 also. So as you saw yesterday, what I was looking for on Crude was a potential move lower. I was expecting possibly a gap down on today's trade, and we just didn't see that overnight. I mean, we held basically the low from the Globex session on the previous day, and there was just no downwards migration overnight. So when we came into the pit session today in the pre-market, with what I was seeing on this market, it was make or break here. I mean, the market tried to auction down, and just as we started to come into the pit session, we started to hold the value area low. I mean, I was holding just some small shorts from above the $75 a barrel level, and there was some key reasons for this as well, being that there was, I'll just quickly show you, we have this previous year's low here at 75, I think it was at 74.95. I have it marked up on my charts, just 2 seconds. So 74.95 was that previous year's low. And as we came in, we see these two strong closes below this previous year's low. So what I was looking for with the fast time frame moving averages catching up price is overnight a possible gap down scenario, and this just didn't play out overnight. So as I came into the pit session, I covered my shorts, and then obviously looked the other way. Otherwise, I would have continued to hold short. And what we see today was a short squeeze in the market play out pretty much, and you can see that we clearly came into the previous day's value, and we see value start to migrate back into the previous day's value. So off of the open, I just looked at the long side, and I pretty much just bought the open and off this previous Vwap, and immediately the market started to come in balance with, I managed to scale out into the previous value area high, and then the market. We just see two-way trade into the market, and we came up, we ran the stops, we see some shorts come into the market, and I just continued to hold long here with my core position, and we ended up squeezing the shorts out into the close. I mean, this is quite an obvious thing. Once one expectation fails, then another key scenario plays out, and I was actually expecting a possible pullback to the 10 exponential moving average and the high of this bracket now, but that just didn't play out. I mean, the markets, we've seen quite an explosive move into the Globex close here. So I mean, it looks like tomorrow we're going to be opening above the 5 exponential moving average, and possibly even above the 10 exponential moving average now and into this gap. So I mean, this could be a possible key short-term reversal here. I mean, I'm not calling this a bottom on the year, but I mean, the way that the trend has gone, we have seen these multiple balancing stages, and as you can see here, we're possibly going to start to making some higher highs and higher lows. I mean, we haven't really established a decent pit low, which is something I've noticed recently over the last couple of years. I mean, I've always been taught that an important high or low will be made in the pit session. But recently, I mean, last year's high got made in Globex, this year's high got made in Globex, and now this year's low is going to be has been made in the Globex session. I mean, we made this low was in the Globex last week, and obviously this week now we're starting to see a possible reversal play out. I mean, we're just seeing an inside rotational week. I mean, we're still seeing this one time framing down, and basically we're still seeing just two-way trade on the week, but we're still seeing one time framing in the market. So the path of least resistance and the trend is still to downside on the macros. We just have to see how we play out. I mean, we basically just seen a pullback now to this quarter's developing value area low. I mean, we were holding this 1.5 standard deviation and accumulating some short inventory around that 1.5, and you can see that the market was trying to make lower lows, but we just couldn't push a lower low now, and now this excess low into this $73 a barrel is holding short term. So I mean, regards to the way the auction plays out, like I said, we just have to keep an eye on things here. But the fact is, we've now made a lower low, a lower high, then we made a lower low, a higher low, a higher high, and now we couldn't put in now a new low low, and now we've now put a higher high. So potentially we could see a pullback and now a new potential sort of short-term micro uptrend develop. I mean, we have cleared out some inventory from some important levels here now. I mean, if we did sort of break below the $75 a barrel area that I was pointing out, then I mean I was looking for a possible free fall down to $67 a barrel. But like I said, we just have to just monitor how things continue here now. I mean, this week we have still established clear lower value. I mean, last week was a large engulfing week, and this week we're just seeing rotational compression, two-way trade. So depending on how we end tomorrow, will determine how we continue to look at this. But I mean, we did see some key important information yesterday. I mean, we see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of one time framing down. And yesterday we came out and we broke that one time frame, and so that was a heads up that there was going to be some possible two-way trade in the market. But with what I was seeing, there was some key information yesterday. I mean, we saw this. After 15 minutes came out, I mean, we see absorption to the sell side, and then we see aggressive sellers coming into the market, and you can see that there was some limit buy orders down here. But I mean, all of the inventory that was here, the sellers took out into yesterday's close. So with the context that I was looking at, I was just, like I said, possibly looking for a further downside here, but that just didn't play out. So once that didn't play out, obviously the next gameplay was to come in and buy the market and squeeze any short traders that had been accumulating shorts the last couple of days. I mean, you can see that there was these 2 days of shorts accumulating, and today the market came in and basically cleared their inventory out now. So be interesting to see how we continue to trade here now. But like I said, just some very key important information that's played out in the last couple of days. Here. I mean, if we look at the value tracking composites, this is what I'm looking at now. So I mean, this is just basically lower balance. I mean, whatever way we break out of this balance now, I'll be looking to trade with until we establish a new value area, and we just go from there. So that's pretty much it on crude. I mean, just some very, very key areas to keep an eye on here now, and obviously we've got all of the higher time frame moving averages are all the way back up here. So I mean, if we do hold this low of 74, I mean, we are heading into the end of the year, so I mean, there's no reason why this was on the cards. And one of my hypotheses is to see maybe a possible rally into the end of the year, and a pullback to the developing value. I mean, we could just see a pullback to 80, 85, and to see some two-way trade here until the end of the year, and then we just have to see the continued gameplay into next year now. So, but like I said, we have hit some pretty key support here on crude, and we're clearly seeing some a pause at these levels, and potential some initiative buyers starting to step into the market now. So just like I said, continue to monitor the auction. For the S&P, I'm going to touch base on this really quickly. We opened right into the 10 exponential moving average, and into this. I mean, this 2040 is very, very key support now. I mean, we had this previous sort of balance here, and the mean of the balance was 36, and we opened right into this area, and basically just see a response. I'll show you the profile from today. I mean, just off of the open, we just see this responsive buyer come in, and they basically just auctioned the market all the way back up to the highs, filling in some more volume into this distribution now. So I mean, from what I can see, like I said, I was looking for this to possibly be a top, but I mean, we're clearly seeing responsive buyers here, and the market does look like we're going to see a new high put in fairly soon on the S&P. So the lesson learned recently is obviously don't fade the trend until it's over, and But obviously, like I said, I was just looking for that key market generated information to hold, being this sort of this spike top, and obviously with the SMC minutes, we didn't see the reaction I wanted to see yesterday, and obviously today we're seeing clear bias still on the tape here. So we're clearly seeing a rejection of this lower balance. So like I said, definitely expecting higher prices, and from the higher prices we go from there. I mean, that's how the auction process works. I mean, just every day as it comes, every week, every day, every month, every year, from macro to micro. Anyway, I hope you all traded well today, and you didn't get caught off guard here with crude oil. And I'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care and goodbye.